Hello friends, welcome. In the previous video, we show the movies conditionally if we press this button, show and hide. In this video now, I'm going to remove that button. So let's go in the VS Code in the app.js. And when we have this button, let's remove this button. And what I'm going to do is when we get the movies from the API, here we return in this set state, we say return movies, the API movies, and also I'm going to change the show movies to be true. And now here, when we say let render movies, we render the movies here. I'm going to say this is going to be a string and say loading movies here, like this. And if I save and go back, you can see now if I refresh, you can see here we have a loading movies. So refresh. Yeah. Let's inspect elements and go to the network, and I'm going to say slow 3G and refresh just to see more clearly that loading movies here, and we get the movies. Okay. Also in this video now I want to show you can download these React developer tools from Chrome Web Store. I have it here. And if I go and open the inspect elements, components, app components, here we have the state, and we have this movies, which is an array, and also this show movies to true. So if I uncheck and check, it's going to set this to true or false. Let's refresh, and I'm going to add an input here now, and I'm going to filter the movies what we type in the input. So let's go in the VS Code, and here when we had a button, I'm going to add an input, and I'm going to say type to be search. I'm going to add a placeholder and say search movies. Now we are going to work with onChange. We have worked with that, and I'm going to add, in the previous video when we worked with onChange, we added a pointer to the method, and we are going to do the same thing, but let me just demonstrate to you. If I add a callback function here, and let's close this, and on the callback I'm just going to console log the event here. So here we have, this is the event handler, and let's console log the C, console.log the event, and save. Come here, inspect elements, go to the console, and we can see now if I type something here, we have a onChange event called, and here we have the target. Okay, if I open this target and see the value, is going to be the same what string we have here. So if I open, yeah. And if we add here the value, so let's add the value here. I'm going to say search input, and initially it's going to be an empty string, and let's add the value here just to show you. So not the value, I'm going to say onChange. I'm going to create a constant, search, and I'm going to say this is going to be equal to event target value, and after set this set state, this dot set state, I'm going to add a callback function here and say return the search input, so what we added in the state search input is going to be with the search here. Let's add that and associate it with the search. Let's save it, and if I come here, refresh, go to the components, app component. Now, right now we have seen the search input is an empty string. If I type something, yeah, the search input is updated. And also if I console log that search input, is going to be the same because we have here, no, it's no problem to console log. Now, in the next video, I'm going to filter the movies based on what text we have here, and if this movie title contains this text, is going to show. Otherwise, is going to remove from array, from the list here. Okay, so see you in the next video. All the best.